Hello everyone. So today we are going to access S3's data using EC2 instances. So in simple words, we are going to launch a web application on two EC2 instances. We are going to store the static files in S3 and we are going to use EC2 instances to access those files, and also we are going to use application load balancer to distribute the HTTP traffic. So let's get started to the practical side of this video. First, we are going to create bucket. So go to S3 and create a bucket. Okay, you can name it anything. Okay, keep it as it is and create a bucket. Now you're going to go to IAM to create roles. So go to roles, create role, EC2, and next. Going to say S3 and we are going to give it read-only access. Okay, so click this and next. So can name it anything. That's it. Create a role and it's created. Now we are going to go to EC2. We're going to launch two instances. So instead of one, we'll launch two. Linux instance type TT micro. Select the key pair you wish to work on. Allow these three options: SSH, HTTPS, and HTTP. And in advanced settings, just select my role, the one which we created right now, and you're good to go. Just launch. Once your instances are launched, you're going to name them as instance 1 and instance 2. Okay. Just check the security group. You're -22, so we are going to require this later on. And for 2 also, it should be same. It's 22. Let's wait for instances to initialize. Now we are going to go to cmd, cd downloads. We are going to connect one of the instance and copy its SSH command. Okay. Sudo su to go to have all the root permissions. Then you're going to paste this yum install, yum update. Then we're going to install nginx. It's a web server, just as we used to use HTTPD. It's the same way, nginx. We're going to create a web root. So mkdir. Now we're going to fetch files from our bucket. Now before we do that, when we had created our bucket, we are going to add two files to it, okay? We're going to add an image file and we are going to add a blank style.css file, okay? Just do these two things and now you can go back here. Use the name of your image file. In my case, it is ctg.png and your bucket name. Okay, so it's done. Now we are going to do for the style.css. That's also done. Now we're going to create an index.html file which uses the S3 files. Till the end of file. Okay, we're going to require that. Once you're done with this, do it for the second instance. Repeat the same procedure for another instance. So CD downloads. We're going to need to connect our second instance. Okay, connect ssh command, paste it here. Okay, same commands. We're going to update and install the WhatsApp. We're going to enable nginx, then create a web root. Once you're done with that, we are going to do the same. We're going to fetch our files. Okay, so where was my image file? Once you're done with that, repeat the same for the style.css. Both are done now. Once you're done with this process, now we are going to access it. Click on the first instance, copy this public IP, open incognito mode, paste this public IP, and you're able to access it. Now we're going to do for the second instance as well. Okay, so you're able to access it. Now what are we going to do? We are going to use application load balance. Go to target groups first, create a target group for instances, and you can name it anything. Okay. Next, these are our two instances. Include as pending below. Once you do that, next, and create target group. Once you're done with that, Go to load balancers, create load balancer, application load balancer, click on create, can name it anything, load balancer, name it, okay. Select all the three availability zones, AZs. Security group, you have to remember it was 21 for us, right? That's it. Nothing to do here. Create load balancer. Yeah, target groups. The one which we created right now. That's it. You're done. Now you're going to copy this DNS name and then open in incognito mode, and then you're going to access S3 files from there. See, you're able to access it. The application load balancer are shifting servers once we are refreshing. Okay. So, what did we learn? We learned to host a web application with nginx and storing static files securely in S3 and then accessing them through EC2 instances using application load balancers to handle and balance the traffic across multiple instances. Okay, so I hope you've understood this. If you have any questions, mention them below and see you in the next one.